Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
One thing I'll never see on an evaluation at work is, she works well under pressure, because I just don't. When things get stressful or I'm under a time constraint, I'm all over the place. Coherent thoughts zoom through my head so fast that I can't make any sense of them. I try to do 100 things at once, not finishing any of them. I can't think of what should take priority, of what to do first, second, and third. Really, I'm just a mess. In Psalm 86, the pressure was on David. We don't know exactly what point in his life this happened, but in that psalm he says, "A mob of violent men have sought my life." So what does he do? He prays. Instead of thinking, what can I do about this? He prays and asks God what he wants him to do. His mind and heart may have been going in all different directions, but he quieted himself by focusing on God. He starts out very stressed and self-focused. "Bow down your ear, O Lord, hear me, for I am poor and needy. Preserve my life, save your servant, be merciful to me. For to you, O Lord, I lift up my soul." Then he starts thinking about who God is, and that really quiets his soul. He says, "For you, Lord, are good, ready to forgive, abundant in mercy. I call on you and you answer me. There is none like you. You are full of compassion, gracious, patient, abundant in mercy and truth." As he remembers who God is, David clings to what he knows. As he thinks about who God is and what he's like, his fears seem somehow smaller, not as overwhelming. I know that's true in my life. When I focus on my problems, they tend to inflate, especially if I'm already stressed. But when I stop and take time to turn away from my stressors and maybe sing a song of praise or contemplate who God is or how he might be involved in my situation, well, he just seems to overshadow it all. He is way bigger after all. My favorite verse in Psalm 86 is verse 11. "Teach me your way, O Lord. I will walk in your truth. Unite my heart to fear your name." It's like he's saying, "Lord, I don't know what to do here. My heart's going in all different directions. Focus my heart on you. Teach me. Show me what to do, and I'll do it. Bring my muddled thoughts together so that I can do what will glorify you in this situation." You know, I may not know what to do in my situation. Even if I'm thinking clearly, I may not have the answers that I need or a way to move forward. God may be using this experience to teach me something about him, about myself, or about someone else. So asking God to teach me is almost always appropriate. But once he teaches me something, I have to be prepared to obey him, to walk in the way he wants me to go. The verse says, "Teach me your ways, O Lord. I will walk in your truth. Unite my heart to fear your name." That last part is what I need in times of stress and chaos. I need him to gather my scattered thoughts, desires, priorities, bind them together, and focus them in the right direction, on him. My one desire above all others is to honor and glorify the Lord, and that doesn't happen if I'm pulled in so many different directions at once. But in his grace and mercy, he can miraculously take that chaotic, stressful situation and use it, and use me in it to bring himself glory if I ask him to. I pray that whatever situation you find yourself in today, you can step back, remember who God is and what he can do, and pray, as David did, "Teach me your way, O Lord. I will walk in your truth. Unite my heart to fear your name."
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.